Hi, I'm Saki. You must be thinking about what kind of a vibe that will be in Malaysia, especially in Kuala Lumpur. Today, I'm going to talk about my Kuala Lumpur trip just a few weeks ago. I'm going to share about what kind of experience that I have, especially I went there during Ramadan. It is a very special experience for me. First, let's talk about what I thought before I'm going to Malaysia. I didn't have much knowledge about Malaysia. All I know is that it have a lot of immigrants over there. People are very interested about, is it going to have any restaurant during Ramadan? Do you have to eat 7-Eleven all the time? That is what I thought at first before going to Malaysia. But after I went there, I found out most of the restaurant is still running because we live in the center area. Especially the center area have a lot of tourists, so there will be a lot of restaurant running for the foreigners. Even it's not for foreigners, just for local people, there's still a lot of people who are not Muslim. People who are having Ramadan, they're not going to eat at day, but they still can have some food at night. Also, people who are already not Muslim, they can just eat like how they used to eat. So if you want to visit Malaysia during Ramadan, you don't have to worry about you don't have any things to eat. Point number 2 is there is a huge traffic jam at night in Kuala Lumpur, especially near the pavilion area. Me and my partner went to pavilion area. We took the Grab to go there. There are a lot of traffic jam. We stuck in the middle of the road and we decided to just walk to the pavilion because we are kind of in a rush. The center area is more crowded at night compared to the daytime. At night, people are just gathering in the square. It feels like Ximending in Taiwan. Most of the tourists just came here at night. If you want to go to Kuala Lumpur center area at night, you must to be aware there will be some traffic jam. It is better to just walk than taking Grab. Point number 3 is, if you want to visit Malaysia, you need to prepare your umbrella all the time. It doesn't feel good when you're walking outside. I thought I could handle that heat, but it's actually feeling like you're taking a sauna. Point number 4, which is what I like to share the most, is English is not that universal in Malaysia. This is what I very surprised about, because at first I thought that if we're be able to speak English, then everyone could just understand that. But sometimes people understand Chinese more than understand English. I was going back to the airport to going back to Taiwan, but I checked the wrong terminal. So I was asking driver, could you send me to terminal 2? I can feel he doesn't understand my English very well. I saw he is also Asian faces. I asked him, oh, do you know Chinese? And he's like, yeah. Later on, we just use Chinese to talk to each other. It's more convenience and it is more quicker. Your mother tongue is more useful than the English. My partner is also Indian. When he went to Indian vendor, he used Hindi to talk. Even most of the people speak in Tamil because there are a lot of South Indian people, but they're still be able to communicate. If you're people who are come from Chinese culture or you're from Indian culture, you speak Chinese or you speak Tamil, I think you'll be able to live in Malaysia very easily. The people over here are having some culture which you're already familiar. You don't have to worry about you have to get used to some new culture. It is very unique feeling for me that seeing Chinese culture are combined with Indian culture and Malay culture. And I also feel nice that seeing all different culture people are sharing their life together and having a peaceful society. Point number 5 is Kuala Lumpur have a modern vibe and it's perfect for shopping. Me and my partner trying to find the Apple product and the camera product. There are a lot of shop over there. You don't have to worry about you couldn't find any shop. If you went to the shopping mall like Pavilion, then you don't have to worry about the staff will call you But if you're going to some shop, like for example we went to the digital market, it's not a very good feeling when you saw people are just hiring their price all the time. The product is actually not that expensive. In Kuala Lumpur, there's a lot of shopping mall. You can either go to Twin Tower or you can go to Pavilion or any other shopping mall which is over there. It is very, very convenient and you will love there. Okay, now it's free talk that I'm going to share about my own experience in Kuala Lumpur. I want to talk about the Ramadan especially. This is the first time I have experienced the Muslim environment. For example, the Shalah keeps going on all the time. Because of the Ramadan, there's a lot of beautiful decoration everywhere. I think the Ramadan symbol is the moon and the stars. So you can see a lot of different moon and stars decoration everywhere. It is also in the shopping mall. The shopping mall decoration is so pretty that you just feel stunning. If you're a night people, you can see there's a lot of bar and nightclub over there. Well, I'm not kind of a night people, but I know that there are a lot of people who would like to just go to bar and hang out. There's a lot of bar in Kuala Lumpur, especially near the central area. Even that's during Ramadan, the bar and all of the club are still opening. I went to that area just for the shopping. There's some weird people over there at night, but I think other than that area, everything's fine. Last point, I want to talk about the Indian culture in Malaysia. It is, I would say, I like that. If you know me for a while, then you must know that I'm doing some research for the Indian culture. When you saw like there's a lot of Indian stuff, like just in the supermarket, you can found all of the ingredient very easily. There's some ingredient which is not very common in Taiwan, so I was feeling very excited that you can buy instant naan and instant chapati. All that kind of instant food are just there in the supermarket. I mean, I know how to make chapati, but it's better to just buy the instant one and heat it. Oh, and about the bubble tea, I think most of the time, Taiwanese people will try bubble tea everywhere, especially they're abroad. We would like to try how does the bubble tea feels like when the foreign people are making that. I have tried 2 different shop in Kuala Lumpur. I think the local bubble tea are just too sweet. It's so sweet that I feel like I want to add some water inside. There is another brand which is from Taiwan. I feel the bubble tea which is from there, it's more convenient and more fit to what Taiwanese used to order. They can control the sweet, they can control the ice. But in another brand, it cannot do it. So you can only drink the same sweetness. It is not good for health, I have to say. Me as Taiwanese, I have to tell you that just ordering less sugar or just ordering no sugar, because the bubble tea is already very sweet, so you don't have to add any sweetness. Now let's having a summary. My feeling about Malaysia is I feel it's a very modern city. It is very convenient for shopping. If you're Chinese people or Indian people, you'll feel very comfortable in Malaysia because the vibe and the culture over here are just something that you're already familiar. People are very civilized here. The environment are very safe here. I hope you enjoyed my video. If you like my video, please like, subscribe, or leave the comment to talk about what is your experience in Malaysia, or as local, what is your feeling about what I'm talking about in this video. For this video, I have used Insta360 Go 3 to record all of the video, and you can see some footage. There's some problem going on when I was using this camera. I will share about this camera particularly in another video, and I will put it over here. I hope you enjoyed my video and see you next time. Bye.